David, Mama!
We're in. Oh, what's that there? Right there, look. Look at that. Look at that. Glass, half moon, but bone, look. Oh, this is well, mate. I haven't moved 40 yards. Don't even know how long a yard is, but fuck it, I haven't moved it. Not so keen. I don't know what this is. Well, I do now. Yeah, look at that. Quite compact. Buried as well. Beautiful. So look. Oh, this is worth watering. I don't mean to grow. Look at that. Definitely. So, well, if I go now, I've had a good one. Absolutely lovely. Look at the shape of that. Is it? It's a big core. I'm going to save this little... You're alive, aren't you? Try. Right, hang on, let's retrace. Ah, went that far, did it? Oh, there. Right, look. Do you reckon? Look at that. That's much more precision than that last other one, but in it. You remember? Look, mini Ficron. Hang on, autofocus. Focus on the Ficron. Look at that, look. No way. How bizarre is that? Talk that one up. Or maybe I should talk about them more. What we got here, look. There's a pretty one. Look at that. How pretty are you? That's a pretty beast, that is. Look at that. You're not, are you? You're not really, are you? Well, you are a little bit, aren't you? But yay! More bone. Or marrow, at least, of bone. But, that's nice, look. Ooh. Finicky. I just can't leaf that here, can I? I'm looking forward to finding a pristine Ficron. Look. This has to be the nicest condition triangular scraper I've ever found. This has to be like a Neolithic mission, this. Because that's just too pristine, look at it. It's like it was made yesterday, look. Look at that. That is lush. Look at the colour. I love it. That's what we are. That's what we're after. A bit of bone down at Happisburg. What are you? Are you? No, seafloor. Look how close they look to each other. Look. Fossil seafloor and bone. You're coming with me. It's bone take two. Bone or wood take two, I should say. Bone or wood take two. And action. Oh, lovely. Bonio. Thank you. Come on. Happisburg. I tried to do it all different ways, funny, but it's not funny. But what are you? I recognise that colour. Oh,
Mammoth tooth!
Mammoth tooth. Oh, it's a dense chunk. God, it didn't look like it at first. Look at that. Two and a bit plates. Looks like, actually can't tell at the moment, but it's definitely mammoth. Lush. That's made tonight. Doesn't matter now. Mammoth tooth's made tonight, and as it would anyone's night, wouldn't it? Sharpness of that stuck in the fucking. Cool, not cut myself on that, I tell you. Water rolling down the cliff all the time. Right, that looks nice, that does. That's a flake, and that's crazy. It's come out of that cliff, isn't it? It's crazy stuff, isn't it? Right, that's just come out of there, right? At the cliff there. At the base of the cliff, right? Now it feels like seriously polished, man. What do you think's done that? That's you're not telling me them marks on there are like from a glacier scraping or some shit, is it? I'm serious, that feels so like it's been honed. Oh, that's sharp. Maybe not. Fuck off. Oh, look out. Oh my god, that looks like tooth to me. More tooth, yeah! God, it looks really old as well. No way. Tooth. Lush piece. I've left it a bit late to turn round. I'm fucking miles from home. And these LED, yeah, if I could give you any tip tonight, it would be turn round before you think the torch is going to run out, and secondly, ensure your fucking phone's charged up. Over and out. I mean, you could call that a hand axe sort of, I mean, it's good, it probably was good enough, but obviously that's broken off here, but it's more likely just a core, I believe. That beautiful. Look at the retouch along here, that really, really something. I mean, this looked beautiful when it was wet. Look at the back, look. But it still looks nice. That's what leads me to believe it's reasonably young. I thought I was going to leaf that one out. This one actually looks better now it's away from the beach. Apparently pieces of the fossil bed, fossilised, come up, and I'll tell you what, I've never really been interested in it until, right, but if you look on here, I don't know if you can just make it out, but there's a leaf impression on here. It's clearly part of a forest bed. And this is stone. I mean, that is properly fossilised. It's very hard to catch the actual, but there's a load of little leaf impressions on there. And then look, the underside. Look at all the detritus that's fossilised from the forest bed. You can see it all, can't you? Wasn't a scraper, which it probably was, because it is so sharp, right? It's unbelievably sharp. I mean, like, if I press too hard on there, that's going to cut me. It's like a razor. So it's like new. So this come out of the bottom of the cliffs, right? So this was amongst the glacial till, which I've been learning about. I never really bothered looking into it before, but it is fascinating when you look at it. And the thing is, that's just really excited me the other night. So they said, I read up about it, and obviously anything in there is would be erratics brought there by the glacier, right? So like it's kept it pristine being in there like this, but this could have come from anywhere, and this was down just probably around the three to 400,000 year old layers, and it is absolutely, look at that, look, really sharp. I was quite excited about it. It's even got those striation marks that you get from the napping. So if I mean, either way, if it's a waste flake, it's a waste flake. If not, it's a scraper. Sharp. Anyway, exciting, because it's definitely from worked flint. That you don't have to be an expert, I don't think, to see that. So that's quite exciting, because it was in the, so that could have come from any river system the glacier went past. And then I never really bothered looking before, but how excited was I when I saw that come out? This was in the clay, right in the sort of 400,000 year old mark. And it is, I said that jokingly, but that really is been scraped along on the bottom of a glacier, look, at some point, rolled along until it got taken up further into the clay. But look, it's been tainted with the colour of the sediments, and it's polished, right? Even though it's scratched and scraped and broke there, it feels so smooth, even with the scratches on. I was really excited. This was like a really a new discovery to me. I was so excited when I saw it. I never thought about it before, and then I clocked it and I thought, no way, how would it get them scrapes on there on the solid stone? It's a very dense bit of stone as well. I mean, really dense. Really dense. Bit like the bloke holding it, I suppose. But that is really exciting to me. Normally, you know, I've no idea of age, right? But these fragments, I believe, have come out of that layer. And when you look, when they dug down further down the beach where the Hayes Brown Axe come out, that was out of layers of 700,000 years old. I believe these mammoth fragments were in mammoth walking around alive around 500,000 years ago, because okay, the one of them was just washed around on the beach, but I believe it's come out of there. And the fact is, right, these two, they're right. You could be forgiven for thinking that's part of the similar tooth, the same tooth or the same mammoth. This, because of the same timing, it's come out, right? So you could be forgiven for thinking that. So this, but anyway, either way, one of the fragments came out right on the bottom of the cliff. Right, just fell out from after the storm, but it's not beyond the realms to believe that is possibly part of the same mammoth or even the same tooth. And like I say, I know it's a very rough age, but it's an exciting age, because I mean, like other times, it could, you know, it could be 100, could be 50,000 years, could be 12,000 years ago mammoth or whatever. But like this is very old mammoth, clearly coming out of there, 500,000 years old. So excited about that. Really had a really good week, fossils and that. Really cool. Really happy. Thank you ever so much for watching. And until next time, over and out.